principle is principle number 5. It's the principle of values. And just a few things on this that will help you stay in the fight, because that's what it's really all about, is when your values are clear, you know this, your decisions are easy. And when anybody has a difficult time making a decision, it's because they're not clear about what they value. If your daughter's birthday is Sunday and a buyer calls you up and says, I have, $500,000 in cash, I want to buy a house on Sunday, what do? Birthday party or work with the buyer? Well, when your values are clear, your decisions are easy. If you're not sure, like, well, let me talk to my daughter and see if she'll give me permission to sneak over to the party. Let me see if the buyer will rearrange it later in the day. Like, if you start to get confused about what to do, it's because you're not crystal clear on what your values are. And the bigger the decisions, the more they bring into question your values. And what we're experiencing right now in the real estate business is a crisis of value. In the past, the home represented a place where you created memories. It was intrinsic. It was a place where you raised your family. Go over to Italy or over to any of the European countries, you'll find homes that are built to last 1,000 years. Find a home in North County that will last 50 years, let alone 100 years or 200 years. Like, go up to where those tract homes, they were not built to pass on. They were built to be refinanced. All those tract homes, that's what they were built for, so refinance. And so what happened was we shifted our value from a home to a house that became an asset on our ledger sheet. And then what we do is, how much money can we access from this house? And that became its value. Now, with the money value is decreasing, now we're going, what's the value? And somebody says, well, how much is my house worth? Well, what memories do you want to make there? Is a different question than economic value. And what we're in the midst of is a values crisis. And when people are in a values crisis, what do? Nothing. They sit around and wait. Or they capitulate. Capitulate means quit. They give up. They walk away. People walk away from their house. But they're not walking away from the house that was going to give them intrinsic value. They're walking away from the house that they were seeking economic value from. Are you following me on this? And when your values are confusing, or if you don't even have good values, or don't even have values, what you do is you make weird decisions. And I would say that right now, the real estate business is in a values crisis. How many of you have met clients that are struggling with what they value? Economic versus intrinsic. Yeah. I'm in the midst right now of talking to my friend Jesse about some things I want to do with real estate, and it brings into question economic, intrinsic. What do I really value? Well, what's my house worth? Well, what's important about selling it to you? Is the answer now. It's not. Let me look at the comps, because the comps don't tell me what it's worth. What it's worth is, well, what would be important about selling it to you? Is what you want important enough that you need to bring some money to the closing? You tell me. That's the value of your home right now. And you have to know those answers because the comps don't tell you the truth. Does that make sense, y'all? Yeah. And so we're in this place right now. We've got to really question what we value. So the more clearly you see what's important to you, the easier it is to set and achieve your goals. And when your values are clear to you, making your decisions become real easy. I love that thought from Walt Disney. So next thought.